They said all the people of the earth gored, not all the dogs. Okay. 15 hundo. Not bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody messed with the vertical hold. Okay. Defend. Keep praying. Defend. I'm going to keep throwing Brain Shock out there. I want to see what Brain Shock Omega looks like. Did not work. He's still acting a bit unusual. How would we know he's unusual if we can't even grasp his true form? That's bad. That's really bad. That's incredibly, terribly, super bad right there, what just happened to me. So Brain Shock doesn't actually have much of a function in this fight. It just adds an extra line of dialogue to each one of Gygus' turns. Looks like he's just lightning himself, which is kind of fun. So I really should have replaced most of Destel's bottle rockets with Horns of Life. So Sever, I can't think of anybody else. What about Brickroad? You could ask Brickroad to pray for you. I mean, he's a dungeon man, but that just means his prayer will count for more. You could ask the Tenda people. That would be okay. If the Tenda people would pray for you. Like, she really can't think of anybody else in the world who could pray. Like, really? That's her excuse? Oh, it's gonna hurt, Gygus. Get Franklin badged, yo. Who is she praying to now? Severed and her friends called out to touch the heart of Ale. I don't know who Ale is. Lay prayed for the kids, having never met them before. Well, thank you, Ale, for the 35 hundo. Wow. Turl kept praying. 65 hundo. Ebebe. Oh, I get it. It's going to be the name that I put in. Nice. Treble's song. At the music note, because Treble is singing right now. Singing for Gygus' death. Throwing out 11,000 damage here. 20,000 damage here. And the evil wall of static faces was destroyed. Which one of us is the cool guy? Definitely me. You have a blue face and a terrible spider robot. And, I just killed you with the power of prayer. That means that Jerry Falwell was right all along. And I'm not sure how to think about that. I'm not sure what the feels is on that subject. Well, our robot bodies are kind of crushed. Including Destel's. Too bad, because Destel could stand up and fix us all. But Destel cannot fix himself. That is the only flaw in this robot plan. Why didn't you carry our comatose bodies to the hospital at least? And put us in beds? We're just laying out here in the open where mice are watching on. Did that mouse nibble on us? It did, I'll bet. A little bit. Like a little bit. They'll never admit it, but I'll bet we got nibbled on a little bit. So how did our ghosts travel through time without a phase distorter? Did they use a... they must have been able to tap into some kind of weird ghost magic. PSI, farewell! Thank you, Dadif. Goodbye. Aw, he gave us presents. Yeah, thanks, Destel. That's about what you're worth, I guess. In the end, we'll call you to fix a toaster someday. I will. So, EarthBound has kind of a cool endgame sequence that I've always enjoyed. In that you can play for as long as you want. You can't save the game at this point. But you can travel anywhere you want in the world, and the whole world has changed to reflect the fact that you just won the game. So let's read all these letters. Dear Destel, everything's really great here. I wish I could have gone on your adventure, even just part of the way, but instead I'm sitting here waiting for you winners. I want to see you again as soon as possible. I can't wait to see your cheerful face. I bet your glasses are dirty. If you come back, I'll clean them for you. Okay, so their relationship is a little different than what I originally expected, but don't show this letter to anyone. That's fair enough. In fact, I won't even show it to Destel. Oh, I can't throw it away. Okay, that's fine. What did Mom write? Since you left home on your journey, things have changed around here. Don't have as much laundry. Don't eat as much... We're not putting Nick in the oven as often as we did. Yes, Mom, we killed Gygus. Thank you. Love, Mama. And the letter from the kids. So are me. Me also. Me okay. So all the kids are either cavemen or... the recipients of brain surgery. So, we can travel anywhere in the world we want to go, which is really fun. I always like to do this, to be honest. All the monsters from all the dungeons are gone, with one exception that I'll point out. But I usually like to head on down this way in the Scaraba Desert. We gotta go through the pyramid again, don't we? We do. That's okay, we've got this nice serene music following us around now. I don't mind walking back through the pyramid. I bet the YouTube thumbnail on this video is probably going to confuse some people. But most of the NPCs in the game, when you go back and talk to them at this point, and I'm not going to go back everywhere and talk to everybody, just a couple of key people that I feel we probably need to visit. Most of them have some kind of congratulatory dialogue for you, which is nice. Actually, I wonder if I could have teleported to deep darkness and if the submarine might have been there. I doubt it, but it might have been. And one plush bear made it. I'm actually pretty happy about that, to be honest. I'm pretty happy that we have a plush bear that we're dragging around for the endgame sequence. This way. Good old Brickroad's dungeon. Now, he said that all of the monsters, like after you build a dungeon, monsters inevitably move in. But I guess they move out if you save the world. Isn't that nice? It was this rope. I know it was this rope because I just processed this video earlier today in the Let's Play series, prepped it for upload, so I actually knew which rope it was. There's no way that I would have remembered just naturally, I'm sure. Where do I go from here? I already forgot. That's right, down here. Down here. We're going the right way now. This looks pretty right. Because I'm sure Brickroad's face has something new to tell us. At least I hope it does. This is a long way to walk for nothing. Like, these monsters are still here, but I don't think these are actually... Like, if you could glitch through the wall and actually get down there and touch those monsters, I don't think that they would trigger a battle. I don't think they're monsters in that sense. Can I still use the bench? Yes. Hooray! Now we're at full health to fight all of the nothing that's in the endgame sequence. Hi, I saved the world. Yep. Your homemade dungeon helped me out. Thanks so much for everything, good old Brickroad. Let's get out of here. Let's see, where else can we go? What if we could actually get sunstroke at this point, if that'll ever happen? Let's see. You know what? Let's actually go say hey to, Donif. Now that he's no longer my slave child. Really? Okay. No, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. This is the most appropriate thing that's ever happened. Yes. See ya. That's actually pretty funny. What's up, Donif? No problem here. No, here we go. he gave me a full heal. That's hilarious. Can I order a pizza? I don't think I ordered one pizza the entire game. Oh, they closed the Stoic Club. I've got to go check that out. I have to go see the Rowdy Cowboy Club. I wonder if it's going to be in the same location. We need to go to Summers anyway, so I can kind of explain there's a glitch you can do. Yeah, let's see if the Stoic Club is even still here. Restaurants. Shop. Club Stoic. The Lazy Cowpoke Stop and Go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so there's this museum, and you go in, and I guess you don't need to buy a ticket now to go in the museum. But if you remember, right after Donif joins the party, you go into this room here, and there's two, like, coffin guys that attack you. But if you manage to read the sign and talk to this guy and get the hieroglyph rubbing and then get out of the room without being attacked by those monsters remain in the endgame sequence. They're not flagged to disappear because they're kind of mini-bosses. They didn't expect you to not fight them. And then if you go in there and fight them and die, some interesting things happen, like interesting glitchy things. I'm not really sure what, but I'm sure it was interesting. Let's go say farewell to our friends at the Tenda Village. Then I think I'll be ready to head on home. What's up, my Tenda brothers? They're all so friendly now. It was a long journey. It was a long journey indeed. And you can drink the tea again, but I'm not going to. We don't need to sit and watch the whole thing scroll by again. So yeah, it's really, really cool. I like the ending game sequence of EarthBound. I think the first time that I completed this game, I must have spent an hour or two going through every single location in the game and just having some fun with it. Back in 1-et. You know what? I gots to go. I gots to say hey to my man Frank. Yeah. Is Frank even here? Where is he? Frank, I know you prayed for me, bro. He's not here. Frank's busy. Frank's off somewhere else. So, there's a couple of different things you could do in the ending. If you can go drop Seven right off at her house. I'm gonna take her with me. I've just decided that she's been kidnapped 7 times throughout the course of the game. I'm just gonna go ahead and kidnap her one more time. She's mine now. Her and her plush bear. Eventually, I mean, we need to get a toaster for Death's Little Fix. That's the plan, right? Pokey never comes home. Pokey's dad is a jerk. Oh, his dad left, and this is, this is her new baby daddy. Mr. Pretty Man. That's great. Is Picky home? Yeah, Picky's still here. I'm like, dude, if you ever need to like talk about anything or, you know, like to discuss your terrible home life, let's look, you know what? I feel really bad about this kid's home life. I'm gonna leave the plush bear here. So there, now you have someone who will always listen to you. Always. Alright, it's time to go home now. It's gonna be 6 videos of just the ending sequence if I don't go home right now. No, you're coming with me. Yes. You get out of my sister's room. Actually, we should call Dad real quick. Dad, what's up, man? No, you don't need to tell us about experience anymore. Ooh, my birthday is next week. I can't imagine what you could possibly get me. I have $200,000 in the bank. Hi, Mom. Oh, the photo album. Yes, we've done everything we want to do. Now I want to look through the photo album. Everybody celebrate by walking in place. This game just has so much heart. Where's my Pepsi? Ugh. And thank goodness the Runaway 5 are performing the credits music. God bless them, you know? I always like any game that shows the whole cast. I told you his name was Liar Exaggerate. See? You guys thought I was lying and or exaggerating. Ah. Carbonated and delicious. Oh, the mouse chose Apple Kid over Orange Kid. I would too. Apples are way more delicious. Runaway 5, best NPCs in the game. Here's to you, brothers. See, I'm in the credits for this game too. This game and Shantae. The only 2 games that I'm in the credits for. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. There's good old Destel. Someday he's going to fix our toaster. Mr. Saturn in his crazy font. The Montague brothers. That was a horrible part of the game. That's a horrible, horrible part of the game. I bet a lot of EarthBound replays stall in that desert area. I know mine did. I tried to play through this a year or 2 ago. I tried to go through and that's where I stalled out. In the mole caves, actually. I just couldn't hack it anymore. Noble Warrior, probably only a bit part. Not really sure you need to be in the game, my friend. No, I only killed 1 flying man, thank you. The other 4 were alive last time I saw. And they don't put Gygus in the credits. Gygus doesn't... Is that Jesus? That's Jesus. Okay, never mind. It's fine. No, I think Gygus should be at the end of the credits there. Like, with all due respect, he is a character in the game. That's right. Peace, Kefka. Peace. And now for the real credits. I can set my controller down now, I guess. Oh, no, I can't. I got it. There's dialogue later. Alright, Photograph Man. Share my awesome memories with everybody. I think if you link this game with a Super Game Boy and the Game Boy camera, it actually does take your picture. That's what I heard anyway. I just read that somewhere. So, that is EarthBound. And a little bit of a roller coaster of a game. I said this very early in the Let's Play. I think I did anyway. I think I said early in the Let's Play. And if I didn't, I probably should go over and redub the first episode so I do say it. I like everything about this game except the gameplay. The gameplay of this game is just the Dragon Quest style that I'm not a big fan of. Everything else about this game is so wonderful. Like, look at the ending sequence. The ending sequence is wonderful. It's just charming, and it has this great music. It goes back and walks you through the entire experience of the game. But the gameplay has so many lows, and the low parts of the gameplay are really, really low. So this game has probably, I would have to say, like the most passionate fan base of a semi-obscure, like, retro title that I could think of. I can't think of another, like, 16-bit game from the earlier mid-90s that has a following this passionate and devoted. And the people who love the Mother series, the fan base that was cultivated for EarthBound over the years, these are the guys that put in the time to do fan translations of the original Mother for the Famicom and for Mother 3, which Nintendo never released outside of Japan. And I haven't played those games very much because, again, I don't like the gameplay, but you can tell that those projects are labors of love, and that's one thing I respect about the fan base for EarthBound. Though I am not among them, I have respect for that fan base in a way that I don't, in a manner that I don't have for other like fandoms of old retro games, because most old retro games, take like any Mario or Zelda or Mega Man, they're so popular and they're so pervasive, and they kind of came with us to the modern age, stumbling along the way in the case of Mega Man, I suppose. But EarthBound, you just kind of look back and it's just like this pillar sticking out of the mid-90s, and the sequel came out in Japan it was over a decade. Never came out in North America. You just look back and this pillar of EarthBound that is just exudes this like pheromones of fondness that people have for it. I would never argue that EarthBound is a great game to play, and now that you all have watched me play through it, you would never make that argument either, I hope. I've actually been surprised seeing how much support I've gotten on my YouTube comments playing through this game, and people saying, oh yeah, I kind of feel the same way about EarthBound. So I'm glad that there are people out there like me who enjoyed the game for what it was and ended up not becoming part of like the Starmen fan base and whatnot, but it's still enjoyable to go back and look at it. So for those players out there who are like me and like everything about EarthBound except the gameplay, for those of you who don't want to sit down and spend 30 hours pushing yourself through the game, I'm glad that I was able to share this Let's Play with you. For those of you who are super fans, again, I love that you love the game so much. I hope I didn't alienate too many of you with my endless complaining. Uh-oh. It's like a Marvel movie. It's like a after-credit sequence. You know what? I'm just going to teleport out of here. I can't. I'm going to use an exit mouse. So you're telling me my bedroom doesn't have an exit? Is that what you're telling me here? Fair enough. What's up, Tracy? Beep. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a letter from Pokey. Come and get me, loser. Spankety, spankety, spankety. You know, if I had to pick one phrase to sum up EarthBound, I would say, without a doubt, it is spankety, spankety, spankety. Thank you all for watching. I'm Brickroad. Sleep well and dream of whatever brings you joy.